Please try to ignore them. Don't worry about them. So I'm going to ask you to go ahead and get started with a starter. And it's on your sheet. It's at the top. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to write and think about it, and then we'll talk about it.
Look at that. Is West Egg old money? Is the legs? Yeah, West Egg. I think so. East is new money? I thought it was what?
Oh, sorry.
West?
No, you're good.
Oh, yeah, West Egg.
It's Mr. Lewis.
Oh, West Egg is new money. Oh, yeah, yeah.
How about new money?
Wait, so is West Egg?
Wait.
Richard?
West Egg is where Gatsby's at.
Yeah, West Egg is new money, right? And East Egg is old money. So East Egg is where Daisy and Tom live. West Egg is where Gatsby and Nick live. We got the starter right now. Okay.
To class in 10 minutes.
I don't have a group list. Oh, wait.
I'm not a budget. But
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you to stop wherever you're at. And then I'd love to hear your thoughts, right? So the question is asking, what do East Egg and West Egg represent, like the East Coast or the West Coast, or just like the East part of the United States and the West part of the United States? What do you think maybe the show was trying to say? What some people write?
Yeah.
Justin, do you have an idea? No? Yeah, Michael?
I think East Egg and West Egg is kind of like a parallel to the U.S. Back when westward expansion was big, and how westward expansion is kind of like newly. How do I say this? Everything that was happening in the West was new, was being developed just then.
Okay.
You know, people who were running businesses in the West, of course, only had just set it up. Meanwhile, in the East, people have already settled there for probably like decades, if not like hundreds of years. So.
Okay.
Hundreds. No.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, I think so. Yeah. So West Coast, you're saying West Coast, it's like a, not West Coast, sorry, it's like a metaphor for westward expansion.
Yeah.
Okay.
And how it's like newer and more developed, and you know, like the people who make businesses there and such have only just recently set them up and recently rose. You know.
Okay, cool, cool. All right. Other thoughts? Yeah, Isaac?
That also goes on to like, I think we actually talked about it in the very beginning of this book about how West Egg is the new rich and East Egg is the old rich.
Uh-huh.
So that goes into what he was talking about, how the idea of like the old egg, the East Egg is where a lot of people, like he said, already have been settled, you know, they already had their life set there. Mostly it's like family generations, like Tom's family. They've been there for like who knows how long, because like he says, he's been rich his entire life. Whereas in people as in Gatsby and also you can consider Nick, where they just moved in, or like Gatsby just became rich and stuff like that. So that's them like creating their life, starting fresh, you know. And obviously that starts with like Gatsby trying to bring Daisy along to start their new life.
Did you have thoughts yet about why Fitzgerald's comparing them?
I don't know why he's comparing them. That's what I'm trying to get at. That's what's hard about that. Trying to compare, try to find out why he's trying to compare the new with the old.
Yeah, okay. Okay,
That's
cool.
I was still trying to think about that. I don't know.
Yeah, me too. Okay, good. Yeah, Ryan, you have a thought?
Mine is kind of like, so I think that the east side is like, what's it called, the like, kind of like the rich people, and then the west side is the like poor people that are making a come up in like the like how society is changing and stuff like that. So what's it called? Old is like the generations passing by and they inherit the money, and then these just the west side is just like how the like economy is evolving, and then how there's like a lot of corrupt things that happen in it. So
Okay.
that's my view.
So it's also like it's a way to talk about corruption, maybe,
Yeah.
and like the source of it.
Yeah, because like pretty much right here, the east side is the legit way of making money and stuff like that. How like these people like made businesses and like got money and earned it, and then they just keep passing it down through the generations, and then these people are just like making businesses, but while they're making that money, they do corrupt things to make more money so they can get rich.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like that. Anyone want to add anything else? No? Okay. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna look at another lens today. Today we're looking at deconstruction theory. This is actually my favorite literary theory. It's also kind of weird. All right, so the idea, right? So deconstruction, right? So where does that word come from, right? So we've used the word construct, right? It means to build. Deconstruct means to take something apart. So a deconstructionist is really interested in what they think the author intended. So that's something we've talked a lot about, is whether the author's intention matters, right? But then they're also interested in the ways in which the story contradicts itself. So that's a really interesting question for me. That probably doesn't make much sense yet, but we're gonna look at some examples. But before we do, we're gonna do an experiment. So I'm gonna put a word up on the screen in the next slide. And I want you all to look at the word and think of whatever the next word is that pops into your head. I want you to tell me what it is, all right? Whatever it is, it could be anything.
Just scream it out in the first time.
You can say it out loud, yeah, and then we can talk about it, all right? First word that pops into your head, whatever it is. Everyone ready? All right. Blue. Blue.
Purple. Tree.
Purple tree.
Door.
Door.
I don't know if you guys can say that.
Apple.
Sure.
What?
I was gonna say out loud. What
Nature?
I do.
Grass.
Grass?
Leaves.
Leaves? Yeah.
Money.
Money?
Lights.
Lights? Oh, lights. Yeah.
Christmas.
All right. Yeah. Christmas. Any other things that popped into people's head right away that didn't get said?
Bean.
Tickets.
Beans?
Green.
Oh, green. Oh, greens.
Veggies.
Veggies. All right. Yeah. So lots of things like this, right? You thought a lot of the same things I thought. These are the things I thought of, like grass, cornfields. I grew up near a cornfield. Yeah, Clark. I thought about the green light, actually.
You thought of Clark?
Because I thought about grass, and I found a nice picture of grass at Clark. Yeah, right? So when we think of words, right, there's all these different things, like a word, right? It makes us think of so many different things, right? All these different meanings we attach to it, all right? I'm going to show you one more weird experiment, all right? This is going to be a really weird question. All right. What does the word green mean? It's a really weird question, right? Anyone want to take a stab at that?
I don't want to solve.
Mine's just too corny.
Yeah, Benja?
It's just a color.
It's a color. Okay. Red. But what color?
Green.
Green? Right? So why is this question so hard to answer?
Oh,
Because it can.
wait.
Because it has different meanings.
Has different meanings.
Interpret in different interpretations to different people.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Different interpretations to different people. Yeah. Ryan.
So I don't know. In my opinion, green means alive and stuff like that. Because how what's it called? You know that saying that the grass is always greener on the other side.
Yeah.
Right. So like in my opinion, when I picture that, I picture like dead grass, like really dried out, and then on the other side, I see like vibrant.
No.